maybe. Let me bring back the smell to a question to you. Do you wash your gi?
Do I smell?
Do you wash your gi?
I do wash my gi.
After every roll?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Do you wash your belt?
Never.
See, we all went through that
It
same thing.
stays in my car. It literally
stays in your
stays
car.
in my car. I figure,
You take it to meetings?
you know, especially in summer, the sun will come in and
He uses it to whip himself.
cook anything. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so I'll forget it.
It's a good question because we were asking it before if anyone here does actually wash their belt, and I said in about 3 years I think I've only washed it twice.
Yeah, probably the same. I might have. No, I don't think I've ever washed my blue belt. I think when I was white belt, I used to wash it with the gi.
Were you trying to? What colour
Trying
was
to
your
tint
gi?
it.
Yeah, what colour was your gi? Black.
Yeah. Well, my wife has turned one pink. Has turned one pink.
Just used to shove it, just used to, by mistake, shove it in there with his blue gi.
It's blue gi.
Yeah.
Look at that blue gi.
Yeah.
Look at that. Actually, let's talk about your blue belt. Let's talk about your journey. Like, what got you into jiu-jitsu? How
Wow,
long did it get you
man.
to get into the blue belt? We haven't had a blue belt on the show yet.
No, we haven't actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
came
welcome.
across it by
Welcome, 1 hour into
accident.
the show after all that UFO stuff. Welcome.
No, I think I fell into it. I had no idea really what it was about at all. But I knew I was getting middle-aged, overweight, and sitting at a desk all day. So I was like, right, I want to go learn a martial art, but I was like, I want to go learn something that actually might be useful if somebody tries to kick my ass.
Oh. Are you getting into fights a lot?
No,
Okay.
not at all. So probably no need for it.
Is this a couple of years ago, or are you talking 10 years ago? What are we talking about?
4 or 5 years ago
Okay.
now, when
Yeah.
you throw COVID in. So yeah, started under Polo out in Ceriso, which is now Alliance, I understand. And that was intense, man. That's a pretty phenomenal sports jiu-jitsu
Right.
school, like, and yeah, they train hard, man. Like,
They want to go all the way. They want to get pretty pro.
pretty much spent what 2 years there getting my ass kicked.
What was day one like?
Badly.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it was like shrimping, and I managed to figure that out pretty quick. And I think Paolo was like, "Are you sure you haven't trained before?" And I was like, "Nope."
You just wanted a sparring partner. Yeah, you look like you're good. Come here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
rip your arms off.
pretty humbling though. Like when you do start rolling, you're just like, "Oh my god, this sucks." I'm getting owned here. But then it becomes an addiction, eh?
Well, yes, actually, I've got a question for you afterwards about if it is an addiction. So your journey from white belt to blue belt, is that overnight? The 2 years, the 4 years we're talking about? How did that happen?
No, well, it was probably, 2 years, I think it took me.
And are you training twice a week?
Three times a week I was
'Cause 2 years
training
is
then.
pretty good to get to blue
Yeah,
belt.
3 times a week. But it was slowly killing me.
Okay. In what way?
Just the body.
Okay.
A dislocated thumb, broken
Dislocated
rib.
thumb. Broken rib. I like
Broken rib.
What else you got?
And, oh, mate, I was just exhausted. Like, it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:30 a.m. And the Fridays was like an hour and a half to 2 hours of straight rolling. Like, you went in, you did a warm-up, and then you just rolled. And Paolo wouldn't let you sit out much. Like, if I'd normally crawl off the mats nearly
I try and do
dead
that.
and dying.
I sneak off the mats from time to time, but yeah.
Yeah, and he'd let you sit next to him and chat away for a bit, and then he'd just get back in there.
He knew what you were trying to do.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was pretty intense. It was probably a real good crash course of jiu-jitsu, but...
Because you were doing like the early morning classes, hey?
Yeah, five.
That's pretty. I mean, I
was
must say for those guys to open up their gym at like 6 o'clock in the morning, that's pretty good going.
Yeah, well, he
start
does
doing
it
that,
for a
John?
living. That's his main thing.
If we had our own spot, I think we probably would, But we just limited to like what hours we have.
Yeah.
Us, we probably would,
Carl, you can't live at your house anymore. I mean, you got no more water. Why don't we change that into the big gym and we'll open it all day?
Or we could just make your house the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could just
turn the
move out.
garage into it, deck it out.
We need
Yeah.
more than the garage, but I like your
Yeah,
thinking.
we do, eh? School's grown a lot, hasn't it?
And so you did grading. You got your stripes through grading, or were you given some at random?
Yeah, no, I went from 3rd stripe white belt to blue belt. Yeah.
How does that happen?
Like
Oh,
Is that allowed?
just
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
yeah, just
You're that good.
well, we had the grading, which was pretty intense, and then just rolled for like an hour after you showed the things, and just literally got owned by the black belts and the brown belts. And I think what Polo was looking for is that you weren't panicking and spazzing out like a new white belt. Yeah. Yeah, that you could sort of stay calm and have some idea of what not to do and to try and get out of trouble. So no, it was cool. I remember getting it and driving home thinking, cool, man.
I'm a blue belt.
Yeah, I'm a blue belt.
Did you get your blue belt in the morning? Like when you went to your
No, it
normal
was
morning
evening,
session?
yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
grading was always at night, and everyone was, you just expected the whole club would turn up,
Okay.
even if you weren't grading. And you had to wear a white gi.